Lo. By Charles Hoyfort, Part 1, Chapter 12. There was a series of occurrences in the summer of 1910. Early in July, the crew of the French fishing smack, Jean Frederick, reported having seen in the sky, off the coast of Normandy, a large, black, bird-like object. Suddenly it fell into the sea, bounded back, fell again, and disappeared, leaving no findable traces. Nothing was known of the flight of any terrestrial aircraft, by which to explain. London Weekly Dispatch, July 10th. Upon August 17th, London Times, August 19th, labourers at work in the forest east of Dessau, Germany, saw in the sky an object that they thought was a balloon. It suddenly flamed, and something that was thought to be its car, fell into the forest. The chief forester was notified, and a hunt, on a large scale, was made, but nothing was found. Aeronautical societies reported that no known balloon had been sent up. It was thought that the object must have been somebody's large toy balloon. About this time, the fall from the sky of the white cylinder of marble was reported. One of us pioneers, or whatever we are, Mr. F.T. Mayer, looked up this matter and learned that the reported occurrence was upon the farm of Mr. Daniel Lawyer, Rural Route 4, Westerville, Ohio. I wrote to Mr. Lawyer, asking whether the object could be considered artificial. I had an idea that it might, or might not, be a container of the message that had been fired to this Earth from Mars or the Moon or somewhere else. Mr. Lawyer did not like the suggestion of artificiality, which he interpreted as meaning that he had picked up something that had been made in Ohio. He said that it was not an artificial object, but a meteorite. For a reproduction of the photograph of this symmetric, seemingly carved cylinder, 12 inches long, weight about 3 pounds, see Popular Mechanics, Volume 14, page 801. About 9 p.m. August 30th, lights as if upon an airship, moving over New York City, New York World. August 31st. Aviators were interviewed, but all known aircraft were accounted for. World, September 2nd, that 2 men had sent up a large kite. Upon the 21st of September, New York Tribune, September 22nd, a great number of round objects were seen passing from west to east over the lower part of New York City. Crowds stood in the streets, watching them. They were thought to be little balloons. I have records of similar objects, in large numbers, that could not be considered little balloons. For several hours this procession continued. If somebody from Jersey City was advertising, he kept quiet in his bid for publicity. The next day, at Dunkirk, New York, an object, described as an unknown cigar-shaped balloon, was seen in the sky, over Lake Erie, seeming to be unmanageable, gradually disappearing. Late in the evening, there was so much excitement in Dunkirk that tugboats went out and searched all night. Toronto Daily Mail and Empire, September 24th, that someone on a tugboat had found a large box kite, which had been sent up by a party of campers, and was undoubtedly the reported object.